Editrice.com.
Through Logistica 2019, Tony McDonald is the Director of Sales for ILAPAK UK. A big new at Through Logistica by ILAPAK. Tony, which kind of machine is behind us?
This is a Carrera 1500. It's our latest machine for the produce market. This one is specifically changed and altered to deal with what our biggest challenge is at the moment. And our biggest challenge at the moment, globally, is about the materials. So up to now, we've been running a bio-orientated polypropylene, which is difficult to handle as far as recyclability is concerned. So it becomes waste and ground waste, and people just bury it or throw it in the sea, which is a problem. What they've done now is we're working with film companies like Sakitol, which is one of the samples I have in my hand. I'm working with monolayers, and these monolayers are recyclable or biodegradable depending on their build-up. The problem with these films is they're very complicated, and they tend to stick to the moving parts of the machine. So what we've done is we've modified the folding box, the sealing rollers and the jaws with a special secret impregnation rather than a plating, an impregnation. And this impregnation is kind of like your frying pan. It gives you like a Teflon coating, but Teflon would come off as it does in your frying pan. So this is an impregnation that lets you run all these complex films, gets really good sealability, and then you can run the biodegradable and the recyclable films and the monolayers, which is what all the customers want and what the end users want.
So a big new for food industry, to pack food products.
The thing is, we've been working on this for about 10 years, but it kind of dropped off in the last 6 or 7 years. And with David Attenborough and Blue Planet and everybody's concerns over the sea, the ocean, and our future, then the last couple of years, the recyclable films and the biodegradable films has really climbed. The amount of effort people are making into them to develop the new films. Likewise, we've had to correspond to that, so we work with the big film companies and partner with them, and we've got our own laboratory, so we do testing of the films in the house. We test new materials, and we test new platings and impregnations to make sure that we come up with something that's not only cost effective but durable, so it can last a long time. It can do, one of these machines might do 70,000 or 100,000 packets a day. So in a week, 600,000 or 700,000. It's soon, these are millions and millions of empty bags that end up in the refuse. So if we don't make them recyclable or biodegradable, then they're going to clog up our systems, and we're just going to bury it.
So, to which food sector is suitable this kind of machines?
Okay, that's an interesting one, because you've got to be careful with some. If it's biodegradable, you've got to be careful, because a lot of the produce has a high moisture vapor transmission rate, an MVTR, and that can actually start decomposing the film straight away if you use something like tomatoes or cucumbers. So it's basically a lot of the products that are not got such a high MVTR. Mushrooms, again, is a really high MVTR, so we can't do that one at the moment. But peppers and a lot of the other products, we're doing it with in the produce world: fruit, apples, potatoes, things like that. And then, as well as the fruit and produce industry, we're also working in the food industry. So we're working with bakery products, bread, pizzas, etc. And again, we're coming up with different solutions for the sealability of the specific films for them different environments.
I see. Thanks a lot, Tony.
No worries. Thank you very much for your time. Take care.
Editrice.com.